Alright. I want to say we are now live. And we can begin doing the thing. The Desolace. The Desolace, the Desolace, oh oh the Desolace. It's a long way to the bottom of this cliff. And hour 2. Should probably before we end up dead. Being dead's probably not fun. Let's not do dead. It's gonna be a good day. I can feel it in my bones. It's gonna be a good day. I swear I'm not urinating. I'm just pouring my Coke into a cup. Because I ain't doing product placement until these fuckers give me an endorsement. No, I'm just kidding. I just drink out of a cup because it's not cold as this can. The can's cold as shit. Can's downright freezing. Ah, yeah, Coke Zero. I forgot to update Facebook, didn't I? Let's do that. Let's need to update this. There we go. Day fun day, Desolace. Why would Rafoon want me to update my thing? So this. Done. Didn't change. This is getting a little bit annoying. Thing. Is that picture maybe? Yeah, fixed it.
Need help?
Hold there, stranger. Halt! On behalf of the Nigel's Point Guard, I am under orders to send all able-bodied allies to report directly to Corporal Melkins. I am not authorized to offer any other information. What I can offer is transportation. You are free to use my mount. I will deliver you directly. Dismissed.
Safe travels.
It's me. Free ride. Wednesday, fun day. Wednesday, fun day. Yeah, yeah. Points. Right on shooting star.
Step on up.
You.
Boots are of the highest quality.
Not you. You with the face. Whee! Welcome to Nidal's Point, Night Elf. Now, let's see about getting you briefed on our situation here.
For the Alliance.
Pentagast, bring the new Night Elf up to speed, will you?
Need help?
Yes, welcome to Desolace. Sorry we had to be so insistent, but we're a small outpost and there's a big problem in this region, most of them quite urgent. Bottom line, we need all the help we can muster. To start with, our friend Valarel over there has been getting pretty antsy, insisting that we send a contingent to visit the ruins to the east. Why don't you go introduce yourself?
Bless you.
What's up, you night elf punk? Holding one sword like you're cool. Pleasure to meet you. Simply intolerable. Satyrs, of all things, desecrating our sacred lands. Their days are numbered. I can assure you of that. As soon as we have the numbers, I shall lead a charge that will rid this land of the wicked creatures. For now, though, perhaps you could put my mind at ease. Travel east of here to Sargeron, scour the ruins, find the relics of Elune, and ensure that they are in good condition. I'll pay you well for the favor. Then we ride on shooting star. Tablet. What's on the tablet? Markings on the ruins here make one thing clear. There's something special about the old fountain in the sanctuary of Elune. It would seem that one could expect special powers from washing their face in the fountain. First, of course, there would need to be something in the ancient fountain with which to wash. Pondering this problem, you spot a melon fruit at the base of a nearby tree. Melon. Wow, that's a bunch of hyenas. That is a Snarkin Circle outpost. Funk's abode. Oh, hello, Scorpion. Goodbye, Scorpion. Early adoption. As the region becomes more lush, the creatures of the desert are being forced into increasingly confined spaces. A particularly distressing result is the impending extinction of the local swoops. Predators feast on the birds and their eggs when they take nest. I have acquired some swoop eggs from Tannerus and coated them with an irresistible pheromone. Place one in each nest you find, and then protect it until a swoop comes to carry it off. You will be doing a service to the balance of this land. By the authority of the Cenarian Circle, I am charged with turning these harsh lands into a lush prairie. The lands south of here welcome the growth, but something here is fighting back, resisting the replenishment. Perhaps your eyes can succeed where mine have failed. Please, scour these lands and discover the source of the desert's stubbornness.
The eternal sun shining upon you.
There we go. The Handmaiden of Elune. It's even more glorious than the stories tell. Legends surrounding the relic come to your mind as you draw near it. In ancient times, after battles, the enemy's weapons would be cast upon the basin in exchange for a divine gift of some sort. As you ponder this ritual, the glint of steel catches your eye from a nearby weapon rack. According to ancient legends, this ancient brazier was placed here for performing a sacrifice. From what little you remember of the stories, a blessing is bestowed upon the being who places the flesh of a loon's enemies on the brazier, burning embers. Looking around, you determine that the satyrs who now possess this region will look qualified. Oop. Hello, Eric. What with your balls? How was your breakfast of pizza and coffee? That didn't even do shit for damage. Hey, there's a melon. And there's a melon. There's a seed. Die. Yeah. They're multiplying. Or not. Did you know that most of the world quests on Argus are for both factions now? You mean they reward reputation for both Army of Light and the Argasian Reach? Huh. That's weird. Must be because everybody's bitching about not being able to farm reps. But then again, if people were doing the emissaries up until now, they should already have the required reps. Why are your fingers cold? Yeah, arguably good thing. Somebody's got to do it. Shit, are all the melons at? There's a melon. Have you unlocked them all yet? Don't you have to be exalted on Alliance 2 as well to get the guys? The Draenei and the Night, or the Void? Yeah, the Void. Interesting. After filling it with liquid from the melons, you proceed on to wash your eyes from the ancient font. Upon opening your eyes, you are able to see the spirits of ancient elves still faithfully carrying out rituals to their Buddhists. Interesting. Ghost of a satyr? Nope, that was a stealth satyr. Hello? Why am I saying that? Did you finally get your girlfriend to come over or something? Ah. How's she feeling? I talked to her earlier, she had an upset stomach. Severe lack of sword or axe. Yeah, I know. I was talking to her earlier on the phone. She was telling me that. I was hoping she'd be feeling better by now. What's that, Billy? So you were overstressing it? Well done. There's a rack. There's one. Eat some watermelons. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck me. Alright, that's the flash. Delicious. Sizzle, sizzle, motherfucker. The divine brazier graciously endows you with a blessing. Health increased by 15% while in Desolace. You have a deep connection. I'm not gonna sit here and play the buff game. Oh. Well, hello. Stealth bastard. Woo! Suck, yo. And sink the blades. Alright, the ritual completed. You are rewarded by a divine gift. You can't help but feel a great sense of honor as you receive one of Elune's boons. Elune's boons. So did you unlock your what do they call it? Heritage gear on anything yet? I thought you picked it up already. Life choices, bro. So, we're looking at D&D on Monday nights. Look around, scanning the horizon for what might possibly be placing the stone here. You have a strong feeling that the stone is somehow responsible for the region's refusal to accept the encroaching regrowth. Looking off to the west, you notice a trail of smoldering debris that appears to be related to this mystery. You surmise that clearing the debris might assist Thunk's efforts here, and who knows what the stuff might be good for. I don't fucking know what time you go to work, dude. We're thinking like 7-ish? 7-ish, 8-ish? Apparently the other players will of course be Marissa, Erica, and her friend, some guy whose name I can't remember. Apparently it's her roommate. That's your choice, dude. I'm not pushing you or throwing you in front of a bus or anything on it. Fifth. Big pack of hyenas. Heavy metal noise. Any other questions, concerns, thoughts, Jimmy? The relics are intact. Well, indeed, that is something. You have put my mind at ease. Please accept this as my gift to you.
Farewell. Well met.
We are a forward post charged with monitoring potential adversaries. Once the Alliance launches its Desolace campaign, our work here will ensure that there are no surprises. Recently, one of our scouts was caught and sacrificed by the Burning Blade at their stronghold to the west. Since then, we've been assaulted with threats and taunts from a Burning Blade wretch named Cohor. Their days here are numbered, but I will pay handsomely for this one to be silenced now.
What can I do for you?
I don't know. We have recently received a plea for help from a researcher of the Cenarian Circle. We have no one we can spare to send, so I ask that you pay her a visit on our behalf. Korra is posted near the ruined tower of Ethel Rethor on the coast to the west. Why, are you trying to hit that? Greeting, friend. Have yourself a seat here. My first order of business is for the mage Carnatal, a noble of some sort in Stormwind. Seems his ship was attacked by sea giants while off the coast in the northwest of Desolace. He and his servants tried to bring one of his more valuable chests ashore, but then the sea giants attacked in droves. He chose to abandon it and teleport himself and his servants to safety. He wants us to find the chest and its contents and return it to him in Stormwind.
Be good.
Then why do you care if he's gay?
Hello. Be careful.
You expect somebody to hit on you simply because they're homosexual. Seems pretty damn homophobic.
The winds guide
You have done well. The land is in your debt.
walk with thee.
Yeah, goblin. You guys are always fun.
Talk to me.
What you got there? What's this? Bixby examines the ore. Woohoo! I know someone who will be most interested in acquiring these samples. Most generous in payment for them as well, I'd wager. Here, take this as your finder's fee. There's never been danger of Centaur attacking far north before. Someone put them up to it. I just know it. Regardless, I'm wiping them out. I had everything invested in this haul. Unfortunately, there's one thing no centaur can take from me, and that's goblin ingenuity. I'll start from scratch and build an empire. Bigsby spots a scorpion in the distance. There's always a market for poison. What do you say? I need a cartload of tail, warrior, and not just any kind of tail. The tail I'm after needs to be old, ancient even. The more decrepit, the better. The scales of a basilisk tail are unique in that they harden with age, without becoming brittle. The hardened scales are ideal for production of certain armors. It's been many years since I've been reduced to peddling lizard scales, but who knows, maybe I'll build even more character in me, if that's even possible. Say, while you're out there exploring the desert wastes, do me a favor, keep an eye out for dread swoops. Their oily feathers make for best fletching, and to the right buyer, they can fetch a handsome price. Lucky for you, I know all the right buyers.
Real.
That's because that's high school and nobody knows how to keep their dick in their pants. I see a little silhouette of a basilisk. Scaramouche, Scaramouche, the bloodluster. I have absolutely no idea. I literally know nothing about the dude. All I know about the dude is that apparently he also plays D&D, he is currently Erica's roommate, and his name's a bard. Which is going over really well because Marissa also wants to play bard, so it's seeming very bardy. It's a bardy party. Bard. Yes, I know. I made the joke to her that the whole group could run bards and you could all just try to fuck your way through the campaign. It's a pack of kobolds. Can you say orgy? You still have your own dice, right? I have all of the 5th books. You don't remember me ordering all of them before we started John's campaign? Dude, you need to lay off the drugs. It's getting bad. Then I guess you need to get your ass on a bus out here, huh? Well, that seems like an oddly angry answer to that. What did your ride ever do to you? We're gonna need more chairs. You know, that's actually a good point. I didn't even think about that. We've only got 3 chairs. I need at least fucking 2 more. I also should really spend some time putting some of this stuff on paper. Laptop, put it on the memory, guys. When did you have a real job that required you to take a bus? Didn't you bitch a lot about when you worked at Gillies? Presumably when Cat mounts you, but she hasn't done that in a while, and probably never will again, so... Oh, there's one. So I got Marissa playing Zaya on League. She's actually pretty good with her. She doesn't go full tilt because somebody starts ripping on her for being a noob. I'd say you should come join us one of these nights, but I don't even know what lane you would run. Plus, knowing you, you've probably uninstalled League again. Pussy. You should learn to jungle. You can come be the jungler. With your jungly ways. Because junglers are kind of like the healers in League, you know? It's like, oh, well, you're being a douchebag, I won't heal you. Oh, you're being a douchebag, I won't gank you. And you can just lord over people and be like, I'm the jungler and I make the decisions. Smooth move of buying a game that your computer can't handle, bro. I bet you wanted to get it while it was on sake. Not bad, even at full price, I guess. Yay, finally. Done killing things for this fucking goblin. The goblins and their fucking genocidal goddamn needs. I want 30 feathers and 15 tails and 15 fucking stingers and fuck you. Good luck, bro.
Oh, do I have a deal for you?
Let's have a look at these scorpion tails. This is how I got my start, you know, slinging poison to rogues and Ogremar. Ah, those were the days. Search for tail coming. That'll do. A few more friends like you and I'll be back on my feet in no time. How's the search for swoop? Well, now that's quite a load of feathers. That'll make for a good pillow till I get him to market.
Glad I could help.
And boots. What else do you need to upgrade? Like the whole fucking thing, maybe? Like just generally, personal thought process. Instead of trying to upgrade your fucking Frankensteinian monster into an even more Frankensteinian monster, start from scratch with a good motherboard. And just build a new tower. Then put your fucking nose to the grindstone and make you a grand, son. Jesus heaven. It is done. Captain Pendergast should be able to sleep in peace now that Kohor's threats have been silenced. In his dying breath, Kohar mentioned the summoning of a demon that could threaten the entire region. He may have been bluffing, but it's not a chance that's worth taking. This cannot wait for the Alliance's invasion of Desolace to take shape. You must scour Thunderaxe Fortress for clues and bring an end to the potential threat. Captain Pentagast has made no secret of his disdain for the burning blade at the Thunderaxe Fortress. Surely proof of their demise would value to him. I think your whole rig is Frankensteinian. You bought a bunch of cheap-ass parts and slapped them together and called it a rig. I miss Rob. I haven't talked to him in forever. Thunder Axe Fortress. That's a humming. Why are there hummers working for the Burning Blade? How's he doing? I'm one with the finish. Oh, well, that's nice. Now, for me. Lead a hand. Yeah. Me. Hello, Burning Blade Shadow Mage. The Burning Blade must not be allowed. This is so ridiculous. It's fortunate that you took the time to search for this. No one would expect the Burning Blade to be in possession of something, so it's true. The parchment you discovered in Thunder Axe Fortress details a powerful summoning ritual, one stronger than the Burning Blade have ever been known to possess. Clearly, this rite must be stopped at all costs. Perhaps if the demon were summoned forth prematurely, the crisis would be averted. Probably got the fucking thing that I could use in the living room that would require me to get up right now, and I don't want to. Are you for? What the shit? Burning blade. I don't know these yet. There's the door, and it's full of shit. I'm gonna die. Yep. Fucking anti-damage shell bullshit having motherfuckers. Probably gonna come in here and fucking die again. And a lot of health pods. Eat a hog shank because I don't want to die summoning a fucking monster. Especially because I've got a fucking debuff. Come at me, bro. Nazagoran. Killed him. It took his skull.
Open for business. Have a good one.
King's order, friend.
You diverted what could have been a serious crisis. If that summoning was delayed just a bit longer, the demon would have become far too powerful for us small forces here to contend with. Please accept this gift as our thanks for your service. What have you there? Ears of the Burning Blade. Captain Pendergast smiles. Well done. This is just a shadow of what will soon become of that vile cult. Standing my point, wasn't the Burning Blade originally a clan of the orcs?
Greetings.
Me to Dunk's abode. Ugh, buttock. Ugh, my buttock. My poor buttock. Do. Do, 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 do. No. Damn it. There it is. That's what I was looking for. Holy shit, this is a hell of a lot of travel. At 7 levels, I can upgrade my mount. And I'll be able to run slightly faster. Ha ha! Well, I'm gonna finish up Desolace. Then, if Maressa's not home yet, I'll play Slay the Spire for a while. Probably play Hearthstone for a minute because they're doing that giveaway thing with the chance to win $1,200. Then when Marissa gets home, we'll play League. Why? Do you need something? Yes, they're doing a competition. Every time you complete a quest in Hearthstone, you get entered into a drawing. Grand prize is like 3,000 packs of cards and $1,200. Called a quest for packs or something. It should be on the launcher if you check the launcher's newsfeed. No, she's at work until 7, I think. So basically my plan for today is to finish this, upload it to YouTube, do Hearthstone quests, which I've got 2. Then, Slay the Spire until she gets home. Then League of Legends, because League of Legends!
What brings you?
Good that you have come. There is grave danger looming here. I am all that remains of my company, sent to monitor the many changes on this coast of Desolace. I have reported the dramatic increase of Naga here, but to no effect. My peers are focused on other crises, so I must ask you, a stranger, to assist me in my research. First, though, allow me to show you the threat we face.
Ancestors watch over you.
Ready to be shown this threat. Yeah, I got Marissa back on doing it too. Well, in reality I got her to reinstall it on her computer and I did it for her. The number of Naga here continues to rise steadily. The cataclysm split the land apart here, allowing the Naga to stretch inland. Priestess Fajara, could she be leading their efforts? Yeah, you do that. I'm not putting that much effort into it. Yeah, that's a water elemental. The water itself raises the fight against them here, and why? Many questions and few answers. Have you really got the time to be playing Hearthstone that much? Jobs. Like, where you make legitimate amounts of money. So now you see there's not a simple band of displaced Naga, but a well-organized army capable of great devastation. Do you agree to assist me in my investigation? Time and again, the Naga have proven to be enemies to the balance of nature. I have no qualms with the spilling of their blood. Your best efforts, though, would barely put a dent in their forces here. Where one falls, two seem to rise in its place. I have a plan. Your objective is not merely to take the lives of the enemy, but to gather components necessary for the next stage of our investigation. Oh, hello. No running. You die now. No. I'm assuming you're talking about the Mountain Dew Sprite. I assumed it wasn't, but since there isn't a diet version of it, I'm really not supposed to. Get back here and die, you hooker. Stop running from me and just die. That's what I figured from the label. It's not even in the water. I expected it to be in the water. You notice the chest does not seem to have any water damage. The second that you notice that the top has been forced open and whatever magical traps were set to safeguard it have long been triggered. This much is obvious from the burn marks around the edges. You take a few moments to figure out what pried the chest open, and you notice along the sides and top of the chest long deep scratches that reveal that something other than a man, or giant, took interest in it. The marks don't appear as though they were caused by dagger or sword. After going through the chest, you find it to be completely empty. Not having another course of action, you close the chest and prepare to leave. Kreldig will be disappointed. Well, fucks to be Kreldig, doesn't it? Okay, so I need sorceresses, warriors, and just nagas in general. No running. Whoosh. Love it when they don't drop shit. Get your ass back here and get executed. Give me your bones. Give me your bones. Your friends. Give me your fins. too. Yeah, that's great, little Belf. I've killed everything on this portion of the island. What with my murder hammers? Meter scales, sorceress. Or don't, I guess. Meter scales, sorceress. Give them to me, give them to me. Your scales, oh, that's cool. Just random ass mob that I didn't hang at all come attack me, that's cool. Feel like I've been tricked. There's no Naga alive anymore. Every time you kill one, it seems like two take your place. Why the shit am I searching so hard to find them to kill? I just need bones. Need bones. Give me bones. So is that all you're doing today then? Is making multiple Hearthstone accounts to try and win the competition?
How may I aid you?
Have you collected the components I require? You've done well, but I'm afraid that your work here is just beginning. Korra casts a spell on the Naga components. I have fashioned a charm that will allow you to infiltrate the Naga, giving you the appearance of one of their own. With this disguise, you will be able to speak and understand their language. You'll be able to discern your true identity, but beware. The sharks and other sea creatures here will expose you for all to see. Avoid them at all costs. Now go, speak to Priestess of Ajara, and do what you must to learn of their purpose here.
At your back.
Tavern Brawl, Tavern Brawl. I don't know what it is this week. What is it this week, buddy? What the shit? Hallucination. pretend I know what that means just based on the word hallucination. Pom, 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 pom. Delish. So, you Nagawar, don't just stand around when there is so much to do. Must I instruct everyone on each detail? Neptulon's minions have arrived here and are doing all they can to thwart us. Clearly, they discovered our motives. This only confirms my suspicion that what we seek is indeed somewhere in these ruins. These water elementals are no match for our forces. Take this trident and use it to destroy the worthless servants of Tidehunter. When we find what we seek here, Neptune himself shall fear for his life. Fear. Falling. That's weird. Water elemental. I defeated 5 of them, yay! Hi, Mountain Tauren. It's really fun to see them not know how to play lock cards. Lock cards aren't that hard. Have you seen the new weapon that Locke's got? The Skull of Manuri? Manuri? Plays your demons for you so you don't have to get all the fucking negative side effects. It's like at the start of your turn, play a demon from your hand. So, you know, you don't have to do the discards or take the damage or whatever. The enemy's ranks are thinning. Little minnow, perhaps you are worth of assistance in our search. Queen Ajara seeks entrance into the plane of water. For what I do not know, she believes that the ancients held the key to finding its location. I have personally been charged with scouring the ruins in this region, and none shall rest until we discover the secrets we seek. Submerged just to the north is a concentration of ruins. Use this staff to search through the rubble. Return to me only when you have located what we seek. Well, each class got a weapon in the Kobolds and Catacombs. That was the big thing. They got a weapon and a spell stone. The Warlock weapon, I think, is probably one of the most brutal. If not the most brutal. Well, this is gonna hurt. Is there a way for me to not have to fall? Okay, yeah. The Paladin one's pretty cool, too. It's like, give a minion +2/+4 when the minion dies, return this weapon to your hand. The Rogue one's pretty good, too. The Rogue one's like fucking, it's a 1-cost 1/1 weapon, but everything you enchant it with is permanent, and when the weapon breaks, it gets put back in your deck. So, you just keep enchanting the shit out of it. Why are these rock clusters I'm supposed to be breaking up? A bubbly fissure. I can just see one of the things I'm supposed to be targeting. There's one. Okay. Basically, everybody's running like the acid slime again because of it. I think the druids are the ones that got boned, though. Because theirs is like a 1/4. That when it's destroyed, you get 10 mana. Then do it. Not saying you're gonna win with it, but. Somewhere there's a way to make that still kind of work. Oh, great, you can get fucking bad ones. Could it be? Yes, you found it. Atulian's engravings. There can be no mistake. Your efforts have paid off. The great risk you have taken have proven worthwhile. You have discovered the objects of the Naga's desire and the reason for overrunning the coast of Desolace. As to the engravings you discovered, your duty is clear. Oh jeez, we haven't even finished one chapter yet. It's a long walk if you want to be a Naga cunt.
You wish to
Beer.
speak?
Have you learned the The vision was true. You've single-handedly succeeded where others have failed. The circle will have no choice but to pay attention to these findings. You've done us a great service. While they remain an imposing force, your efforts have kept an important artifact from the Naga. I shall write to my peers of your findings. Meanwhile, the water revenant on Ranajar Island has stood alone against the steady onslaught of Naga. I would have you find him and determine if there is any way that we can assist him.
May the eternal sun shine on thee.
Hey,
What
baby.
brings you here?
Not one of them charms that you just broke on me. I can swim fast. Well, that hurt. Sorry, I killed like 4 of your friends. Bushi. Hello, Lord Hydronus. I've witnessed your actions here. Your presence here is both welcome and timely. I am Hydronus, a servant of Neptulian the Tidehunter, lord over all water. Ajar and her sinister Naga have arrayed themselves against my master and seek a war with him. This is the first battle in what shall surely be a long struggle. Too many S's. I have fought bitterly and have grown weary. It seems that my actions have attracted the attention of their priestess. Alone, I haven't the strength to overcome her, but perhaps together we may prevail. I'm prepared to join you in battle, Hydronus. What's we got? Ice block. Water missile. Okay. Her. Otherwise, I'm just kind of stuck here for the next 3 seconds. So I'm just stuck here for the next 3 seconds. Rah. Doesn't actually appear to be hitting her. Place blocked. Fuck you. Alright. What's up, bruh? Priestess is no more. It is the end. Together we will bring down a dangerous adversary. Neptulian himself shall heal your exploits here, warrior. Allow me to extend you his thanks. I should leave now. This place will not remain safe for long. Soon the Naga will seek vengeance for their priestess. I guess I'm gonna take the girdle. Turtle, turtle. Yeah, whatever, I don't care. Turtle, turtle, turtle. Damn there. Why is everybody here dead? Yep, everybody here is dead. Well, Jesus Christ.
Many deals for a friend of the Grummles. He's like you. Good fortune to our friends.
Well, shit, and shit basket full of shit. Hold it up there. Clothespin right there. I got clothespins on the road. There. That deals with that minor problem. Sort of. Kind of. Not really. Bollocks all. Wasn't actually using the restroom, but that's my going away for a moment sign. Welcome back to Nigel's Point. So tell me, you found. What? Nothing? An empty chest ain't getting us paid, I'm afraid. Well, tell me more about these marks you saw, these slashes. Intriguing. Well, we might not be without hope quite yet. Along the same coast, but to the north, near Ranajar Island, there's Night Elf ruins at the bottom of the ocean. A tribe of Naga, the Slitherblade, make that their home. I bet that'd be our best bet. If scouting party went that far south, then they must have been pretty powerful. You're gonna find Cartinatal's belongings. I'm start with the most powerful Naga, the Tide Hunters or Sea Witches. Doesn't seem to have done much to dim it. The daylight is just too powerful.
May the stars guide you.
Best I can do with that. Yo. Please accept this reward for your heroic accomplishments. You've accomplished much in your efforts against the Naga, but I fear it's not nearly enough. This is my official assessment of the Naga presence. I'm confident that my peers in the Wildlands will take the necessary action. Bring this to Karnam and the Grove in the center of the Cenarian Wildlands to the southeast. He will know what to do. Thank you, and farewell.
Be at your back.
Is there... Light Forge Draenei Paladin. Way out over the ocean, way out over the sea. Somewhere out over the ocean, somewhere out over the sea. Healing pot. Nice. No, bring your ass back here and die. Far enough. Hey, do. There's a lot of flight paths in this zone. Kind of weird. Nice. Damn it. Never got a single chapter. Stupid Naga. Stupid weird chest quest. It's not worth shit healing either. It's like 68. It's a decent amount. It's like a seventh of my health.
You wish to speak?
Thank you. The bird. Bird. Hi, bird. Take me to Angel's Point, would you? The bird, but bird's the word. Bird, but bird's the word. Well, I can see myself at 35 without much issue. Still run the rest of the XP. Can we hit 40? That's the question. Hello, critic. No offense to whoever Nigel is, but this camp ain't the most comfortable place to spend a night, if you know what I mean. This is great. You found Carneedle's belongings. Those blasted Naga always causing trouble. I think I'd rather spend my life at war with the Horde than have against their kind. You've done a great service to the Reclaimers. Please accept this with our thanks. So I get the last one first. Okay. Last one first.
Elohim be with you. Good luck.
Thunk's abode. Thunk! With your abode. We got the Naga threat. Carnum's Glade. There's Carnum's Glade. Let's see that marked anywhere on the map. Threats from Sortheris stand. See that on the map either. Uniting the tribes. And we're halfway there by the quest counter. Look at how green and lush the Desolace has become. It's like a very Hordish camp thing. Because it is.
Yo!
Presenting a gold mine here, I tell you, a gold mine. Kodo bones will change the world forever. I have customers making furniture, music instruments, and even blasting powder out of them. There's a caravan that comes by and picks up my Kodo bones, then sells them at the Shadow Prey village. If you can travel to the Kodo graveyard south of here and bring me 10 Kodo bones, I'll give you something in return. Is it a deal?
Be good.
Hop, hop, hop.
Goddess,
The land is not all that has changed in Desolace. Here, the wildlife has responded to their new environment in strange and sometimes exciting ways. I am particularly interested in the rejuvenated thunder lizards that roam just to the west. I need a sample of their blood. You may begin helping me by using this jar of leeches on a few of them. Once they are filled with the blood of those beasts, return to me.
go in peace.
No one knows better than the Cenarian Circle that this lush oasis could dry up as quickly as it appeared. We must take care not to interfere with the process taking place here, but to support and preserve them. A new species of plant, very plentiful in the surrounding region, has appeared since the Great Change. Collect samples of these for me, that I might study them and learn what they have to teach us. With such an abrupt change to the ecology, it is to be expected that some of the flora and fauna don't react as well as we'd hoped. The uprooted lashers are a troublesome example of this. Roaming the fields of the east and south, they have detriment to the region and must be disposed of. While you're about, please deal with any of these pests you find.
Hello.
Carnum.
What brings you here?
Carnum opens and reads Cora's report. This is alarming news indeed, something we have no shortage of here. I shall call a council regarding the issue. You will be summoned if you are needed. The winds of change are blowing. Of that, there can be no doubt. There are many pressing issues vying for our attention and action. Chief among them is the spreading of our growing oasis. Its growth has surpassed our hopes as well as our understanding, yet now it faces opposition. To the west, where the grass meets the sand, whirlwinds prevent its penetration in the desert. Go and eliminate the hostile obstacles to life.
Ancestors watch over you.
The hostile obstacles of life. There. So I no leeches on him. And we kill it. And we collect leech. Seems like a poor way to do this. Why is the leech dead? It's a mild bit annoying. We're gonna be buddies. Life. Magnet leech. Leech, leech. Leech. Back, little leechy. Cool balls. So this here aloe thistle. This here aloe thistle. I'm really not seeing any of the things. Leeches for you. Charge for me. Back to leech. Come back, little leech. Why can't we be free? Why can't we be free? There's a lasher. How many more of these do we need? One more after this one. Assuming this one doesn't last. Forgot to kill that one that died. That was weird. It was just like, oh, leech, and I'm dead. That's one of those little things. I need some of that aloe. Anything with that aloe thistle. Got one of those fuckers. I thought I saw a lasher over here. Maybe those things have like really wide patrol paths. first one. It's also a lasher thing. Oh, the Kodo bones. Need 4 more lashers and 4 more of these too. If only I could find some. 4 more lashes, 4 more plants, 1 more thunder lizard goo. I see a lasher. I see a little silhouette of a man. Scaramouche, Scaramouche. Will you do the fandango? Thunderbolt and lightning. Lightning. Let it go. Yeah, I'm sure I'm just making shit up as I go. Look, more thunder lizards. Here you thought we weren't going to be able to find any. Thunder lizards, I have a chance fighting that too. And I want to fight an extra thunder lizard. These damn plants. For Christ's sake. Friggin' basilisks over here for some reason. Weird. Covering Kodos. And our flasher. Flasher. Evil flasher. Kodo bones. Even though I'm clearly surrounded by Kodo bones, apparently those Kodo bones are not good enough Kodo bones. Angry Kodos. Oh well, what are you gonna do? Kodo bones. There's some Kodo bones. Whoa! And look at the Kodo bones, the ghost of the Kodo attacks you. Sorry, Kodo. I respect you as a magnificent creature. I just want to use your bones. For science. For science. Aged in Kodo. Dying Kodo. That's brutal, bro. Uh-oh. I'm being attacked. Attacked by a Kodo Ghost. I already told the last Kodo Ghost. It's only a respect thing. I don't know why the Kodo Ghosts have money. The living Kodos just have meat, but the dead Kodos have money. Why do the dead Kodos have money? Can you take it with you? The Kodos are murdering things in the afterlife and taking their money? You can be temporarily murdered in the afterlife, and in the afterlife we will take your money. How many more do I need? 2? Here's 1. Oh, double getting tagged. Double penetration. What don't you know? Who's texting me now? Oh, why the dead Kodos have money? It's a legitimate question, though. The live Kodos don't have money. I covered the window and it doesn't appear to have changed anything, so I hope you're fucking happy. Fudge. Double fudge. Fudge stuffed cookies. We bought ice cream yesterday. They had a sugar-free caramel de leche thing. Oh my god. There's like these little fudge bunnies in it, and when you bite them, they're full of caramel, and it's like the bunny comes in your mouth, and then you come because it's that fucking delicious.
He's afraid.
You have done well, warrior. You will doubtlessly call upon you for assistance with more significant matters in the future.
We shall meet again.
Peace be with you.
Have you collected the samples I require? These are fine specimens. I shall commence my studies immediately. On behalf of Desolace herself, I thank you. Please accept our deepest gratitudes. Ooh, help. What a glorious time we live in! The former wastelands of Desolace are blooming, bursting with life. Imagine if all Azeroth's wastelands awoke in such a fashion, perhaps someday. It's true that there are weighty issues at hand here, but why not take a moment to appreciate the wondrous miracle we are witnessing? In fact, why not take part in it? Here are some Cenarian seeds. Use them as the most fertile spots in the wildlands. Perfect medicine for lifting a weary soul. Dude, it's fucking delicious. Fucking Dairy Queen means nothing to the awesomeness that is this fucking ice cream. That should be enough. Thank you. As you now witness, the rapid changes this region can have both positive and negative effects on the native creatures. To the south and east of here, enraged Kodo are a constant threat to anyone nearby. It's time to put my theory to the test. I've used the rejuvenating thunder lizard's blood in the making of a concoction. I'm hoping it will soothe the Kodo when they eat it. Place it near an enraged Kodo and make sure you do it from a safe
A
distance.
sharp delight.
Dude, your weird obsession with soft serve is fucking problematic, because soft serve is nothing compared to good fucking ice cream.
Time is money, friend.
You have the bones. The caravan will be here any moment. I just need 10 more Kodo bones to reach a career high. A career high, I tell you. Ah, goody, my bones. I can't wait till the chaps at home see my face on the front cover of Goblinpreneur. I'll be the richest goblin in the world, and my physical education teacher said I would never amount to
Keep it
anything.
real.
It's... Yes, Eric, I'm sorry my disease prevents me from eating sugar. You know, some of us like being alive. Yeah, well then go buy yourself some fucking cake frosting and eat it until you can't breathe. Get yourself a sugar mama and get out of the house every now and then or something, man. Bibley thinks he's the only goblin in Desolace who knows how to make money. Well, the only caravan brave enough to travel these parts relies on me. Ever since I learned how to rejuvenate and control aged Kodos with my Kodo combobulator, the caravan owner Cork, Rigger, and I entered a partnership. Take the combobulator and use it on any ancient or aged Kodos. It will jolt the beasts into a tamed Kodo and force it to follow you. Once you have a Kodo tamed, bring it back to me.
Right back!
Me. Aged Kodo. Zappity zap zap. It's a long zappity zap zap. An item isn't ready yet. Ow. Well, fudge. I know the Torrent ride these things. How do goblins ever manage to gear packs these beasts? Kodos are 10 times their size. Super size me. Cabin. Could have sworn there he is. A little bit closer. A little bit closer. Kodo combobulation. Come now, Kodo. Follow me. I don't think he's getting anything done with these damn things. Ah. One more. Let's see. Recovering. Ancient. Use it on ancient? Come with me, Kodo. I come bearing more Kodo. Maybe. Slowest Kodo ever. And somebody's killing all the people at Neshel's Point again. The camera will be here shortly. You have the newly tamed Kodos I was asking for. Smeed Scramble Screw begins counting. 3. Excellent. I asked for 3 tamed Kodos and I got 3 tamed Kodos. I'm going to be rich. Yes, very rich. I hope to see the look on Bibley's green face when he hears about my success. Silly goblins. But you know all your money belongs to me. Oh, something's chasing me now.
What brings you
The rejuvenation is so invigorating, don't you think?
May the stars
I have heard of your exploits here in Desolace. We are in your debt. I'm afraid I must involve you in yet another crisis, one more pressing than the rest. The landscape is not all that has changed here of late. Old conflicts have made new way for new, more dire ones. I should allow our guests to explain further. Khan Lepra is among the last of the Kolkar tribe that once possessed all of eastern Desolace. We found him near death on our borders. Listen to his words.
Mavis knows.
Be not afraid, I mean you no harm. It began with a dream that repeatedly warned me of the danger to come. I saw the demonic legions bearing down upon our kind, overrunning our lands. The dream has become real. The Burning Blade and their demon masters have pushed the Magrim out of their lands in the south. In turn, the Magrim have defeated my people and taken over our homes. The fight was ferocious. Only a handful of Kolkar still live. I would ask that you visit what was once my land in the east and free them from their prisons.
What brings you?
Since the demons have invaded their lands, the Magrim have broken all ties with any outsiders. They are untrusting and hostile and have taken to stealing from others instead of providing for themselves. Many of our needed supplies have gone missing of late, and we suspect that the Magrim are to blame. Please go to their lands in the east and search for our belongings.
I am honored.
Wonderful. Karna will be so pleased. Please accept this as my thanks. Hey, a two-handed sword.
The shaft belongs.
It's called the Tranquilizer. What's it look like? Oh, that fucking looks like it would hurt. So, it's 4 strength to the Stone's Throw Sword. Yeah, we'll see that one's probably better than that too. Alright, moving forward. What is this? Hop, hop. Oh, man. The Tranquilizer. Fucking brutal name. Welcome to Desolace, home of some fucking stupid ass centaurs. A lot of fucking stupid ass centaurs, damn. There's gotta be an opening somewhere for me to sneak in. What you guy? Fuck the cloud bolt. Fine, y'all want to do a fucking murder fest? We're gonna do a goddamn murder fest. Fuck the thundercloud. The druid weapon? That's weird. Does that give you 10 mana crystals like 10 crystals, or does that just like give you a full 10 fucking crystals? Like if you break it on turn 9, it just gives you an extra crystal for that turn. Does it actually just refill you to 10? That's what I want to know. I see that box of stuff you got there, my Mauler friend. What would you like to get? So, baby. Nothing. Give it to me, baby. Well, let me know how that turns out for you. Okay, on. Well, this is messy. Attacking. Fucking hell. I say don't tell me I did all that. There's no fucking box. I was gonna fucking melt down. It's at level 40. Nice. So we do get a dead not so cooldown at some point. Alright. Maybe run out. What? Regardless of how many crystals you've already burned. Nice. So it's like fucking, the Mogu dude. The legendary Mogu. I can't remember what his name is. Fuck you. Oh, you're the warden. You're not the warden. Bang it. Warden, your guards keep bailing on me, bro. Run, motherfuckers, run! Cause I can't take much more of this. Come on, die. I need some more of the codfish. Toe up from the flow up. We got 3 left. Carnum's Glade, threats from the Sultheris Strand. Maybe the tribes. Eat more cod. Midrock Coven, Shaklakar. Thargoth's Camp. Shadow Prey Village. Places I haven't been yet. Alright. We're over 90. We're traveling for a minute, so we should be right. Should be alright. Just keep running, running, run, 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 running, running. Hey look, ancient sleeping. You think he's a tree, and then he punts you in the ass. I'm a tree, and then I punch you in the butt. What's up, brah? Thank you, our tribe may not have survived without your aid. Be able to find our belongings. As we suspected the Magram of misdealing our supplies, we shall guard them more closely. There is but one way to win the trust and loyalty of the Magram. It must be beaten out of them. They have suffered many losses in their war against my clan. They now possess an unfamiliar land where they struggle just to feed themselves. Now is the time to strike. Speak to me when you are ready, then ride in and plant my spear in the Father Stone. If you can kill enough of them, their Khan will submit to our will. Sounds like fun. Let's do it. Place the spear of the Colquhoun clan in the Fatherstone. Let's find the Fatherstone, because it found Garrity. I also feel weird riding a dude. Couldn't get a dryad in here for this. I demand that we get a dryad in here for this crap, so I don't die a horribly painful death after having ridden a dude into combat. 19 quests left. That's not bad. We're over halfway there. I got 3 chapters to do though. Seems like a lot for 19 quests. Yes, everyone ignore me as I ride in here to do this thing. Alright, now what do I do? Did I start murdering people? Get off that Fatherstone. It's my Fatherstone now. Maybe now I have to walk back. Murder. That's what it's about. What is it? The Men on the Centaur affairs. Khan and Kama listens as you explain the demonic threat and Khan Le Pra's vision. No one need lecture us about the demons. It is they who drove our clan from our ancestral lands. It is they who forced us to take over the Kolkar wastelands, where we struggle just to exist. The war against the Kolkar took a heavy toll on my people. What few of us remain are weary and hungry. Bring food for my people, and then we shall discuss the demons. Well, let me equip these pants, because they're a nice shiny upgrade. And then we'll go find some basilisks to murder to feed these people, who are still hostile to me. What the fuck? I've murdered enough of you shits to make you afraid of me? Apparently fucking not. That's what he had in it. He was only teeth. All my exes live in Texas. There's some meat. Some meat. More meat. Aha. I'm sure he plans to feed all of his people on 5 meat plants, but you know, we'll run with it. Maybe it's because he has sent his guys out to pick up corpses. All these things I'm not getting meat for. Charge! Oh no, I've been stunned. There a living basilisk nearby? That deer do you? There we go. That's enough. Goddamn basilisk murder. See if we can ninja our way through all these guys to this dude. Who doesn't appear to exist right now. Oh, it's just a tent. Turd. Brought the food for my clan. Very good. This will sustain us for now. It would seem that we have no choice. As reluctant as I am to cooperate with the Kolkar, there is wisdom in the words of their Khan. You may give him my word that we shall spend our spears on battle. Then our spears to the battle. Something. They are still freaking hostile. Okay. Jeez. Stable master, they're usually vendors.
Illusion
So-
be with you. Goddess watch over you.
Okay. Let's go talk to Lepra. Lepra. Oh, poison dagger using mage power. Still gave it the buff. Interesting. Is it like an inspire thing? Does it say the words inspire? You've done well, warrior. Now we must commence the Galkus. The Galkus reside in southwest Desolace. They are just as stubborn as the Mugrim, and since they have not suffered war and relocation, they are considerably stronger. Humbling the Galkus will require an extreme show of force. Khan Shoto and his 3 sons rule the clan. Shoto is aging and suffering from old war wounds. He never leaves the depths of his cave. The strength of his rule lies in his sons. Slay them, persuade the Khan to commit to our cause. Wow, that seems kind of brutal. Huh. That's interesting. Must just be something they added for the interaction purpose of that particular brawl. Or like priests. Pleasing to see that you still draw a breath. We have sent word that the demon activity in the south has been intensifying. There's a camp on the borderlands there that is in danger of being cut off and the demons move northward. Perhaps you can lend them a hand. I know the leader of the camp there is Thargod. He will be able to direct you wisely. Thank you, friend. Be well. Otherwise, it probably wouldn't have much mana efficiency in classes that get it somehow, that aren't rogue. Trying to think of other classes that can do stuff like that. Well, theoretically anybody, because you could get the get one of the what is it called? It's a neutral card that does like mind control process. You can end up getting like an Understate Husker or something that generates a card from your opponent's class. Long ass walk. Rain and Infernals. Fuck my life. That's what it should read. It should just say Inspire, gain +1 attack. Just edit it because of the new stuff. 'Cause I think that card predates Inspire. That's probably why it doesn't say Inspire. Not under attack yet. It's raining Infernals out here. Theoretically. I feel like there's other things that do that too. Maybe there's a rogue card or something that changes the hero power to where it's at a point to your weapon or something. I don't remember. So, yeah, he did. Do get the next one. I feel like rogues kind of got shortchanged when it came to hero powers. Ran like a bitch. All you motherfuckers are bitches. That killed my way through to this guy. I bet he's in the big hut. In the big hut. Being a big bitch. What did I say? Big bitch. The back is big. Better not try to run run through the fucking wall. What the fuck? Yeah, figured that out. At some point. A lot of killing for this kind of stuff. I killed all of your sons. Prepare to die. Yeah, that's right. I killed your son. Get your ass back here so I can kill you too. You know what? Fuck you then. I got time for your shit. I really wish I had a stealth at this point, because I gotta do a lot of killing here. I'm trying not to kill my way back out, too, because I bet these fuckers stay hostile as well. Dick. Seriously tired of killing your people, man. My son's all slain, my clan in ruins. Were I in my youth, I would tear you limb from limb. Go now, kill me or leave me to mourn alone. The Count of Gelkis clan stares at you with an empty gaze as you tell the demon threat and Lapras vision. It matters not to me what becomes of this land now. I have failed my clan and my forefathers. There is but one thing left in this world that might bring my old soul hope, and she's likely dead as well. My precious daughter, Kira, was taken from me by the Meradine clan. If you can bring her back to me alive, I shall consider your proposal. Let me guess, I have to kill my way back out of here, don't I? No, I don't. Haha, awesome. Like the other ones, these guys have actually gone neutral. I dig it. I don't think there's actually a reputation with these guys anymore. Ow. That's enough. Threats from Arthurus Strand. I know you don't have the drops. Bum 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 bum. Yes, yes, there is. I watched it earlier. He makes fun of Bob Ross and Toy Story. Oh yay, dwarfs.
What can I do for you?
Demons, will there be lots I can tell you about demons. Listen up now and look here. Targad points to the east. You see them green glowing, big green glowing balls that be falling from the sky? Those be a nasty bunch of demons roaming the lanes unchecked. Well, almost unchecked. I've been keeping them on their toes, giving them something to think about. How about you get over there and pick up where I left off? Here it is, the Hand of Eroxus. Eroxos. Got it from one of them Burning Blade leaders myself. Powerful thing. See, you use it on a demon portal and they just disappear. Spooky magic, and these be desperate times. The demons keep coming at this rate, and my camp will be overrun before you know it. Here you go. Now, get on with it.
What can I get for you today?
No. New. That was new to me, dude. So, if there's newer than that, then this is what? Trailer number 3? I'll get around to it. Plug my phone in. Dying in your arms tonight, wrapped up like a douche, another owner in the night, blinded by the lights. Hello, Burning Blade pussy. I think we should discuss the fact that humans should not belong in an orc clan. I don't care if they want to call it a cult now. Well, hello. That was unexpected. You recognize it as the essence of a summoned demon. Dangerous and rarely understood energies weave in and out of its surface. As you gaze upon it, a vision fills your mind, an image of yourself controlling demonic minions. A rush of excitement flows through you as you imagine wielding such power. Looking at your surroundings, you wonder how these treasures might be used against the demonic enemy. Oh, there's a portal. It's a portal, it's a portal. It's a portal. You frost mage, you bastard. Lord Azrathok. There he is. Gotta be in prison. Space in this thing. That hurts. should be proud of how you manipulated the enemy's power and used it against him. You have dealt the demons of Manarok a severe blow. Hey, you over there. Come here. Let's be friends. Why can't we be friends? Why can't we be friends? At least the demons don't run much. Got his evil eye. Hey, look, there's an infernal. Fucking catch him. Come back, infernal. I just want to stab you in the butt. Panther comes out what, next Thursday? So probably not next week, the week after maybe. Like Tuesday? No, Tuesday wouldn't be any good. Really, I don't have anything going on that Wednesday. I can double check my calendar though. Jessica Jones. Jessica Jones is over. Oh, what the fuck are they gonna make it about? That doesn't make sense. I thought it might roll over 80. Neither have I. Last episode I watched was him trying to snipe the fucking agent dude and bulletproof glass, who saw that coming? Oh. Really? Figured you binged the crap out of that by now. Usually what you end up doing is just fucking watching it for the end of everything. What you did with the Defenders, you watched fucking 8 episodes before 8 AM the first day it was out. No, that one's dead. What else is over here? Job done, motherfuckers. Oh. Get over the mushroom, dum-dum. What? Did you get Miracle Road or something? It'll be sometime after I'm done running this fucking shit. Let's see. Still got 13 quests to go.
How are ya?
Oh, well, last don't hesitate to knock down a few more for good measure. That'll buy us some time, thank you. Wrists, shoulders, nice. I'm busy collecting artifacts, too busy myself with much else, but there is a bit of issue here I wouldn't mind sorting out. There's a forsaken apothecary who's been poking around these parts for a while now. Normally I'd ignore him, but 3 times now he snuck into my camp and pilfered my supplies. Enough is enough. Find the thief and bring me whatever's left of me things.
Safe travels.
What's on your mind?
Thargod works practically non-stop chasing after ancient Titan relics. He stays so busy that if it wasn't for me, he'd probably forget to eat. Speaking of eating, I'd like to prepare for him something special. Perhaps you could help me out. Lobstrock roam all over the coast of the west. I've never lost in a fight with them myself, but I could make a great meal if I were to bring me some of their tails.
What's your back?
This is a defensive cooldown. Yay, defensive cooldowns. Let's go find homies. Wow, there's just like a shit ton of animals right there. Is David Tennant still alive? That's the only way I can see them continuing that series. Somehow he's secretly still alive. Mini dots. Right side. Nope. Intriguing. You and your cartoons. Speaking of cartoons, did you check out Devilman Crybaby on Netflix? Dryads? Bunch of dryads. I assume you're talking about the Gotham movie. That doesn't answer me with the Devilman Crybaby then. Have you seen the Devilman Crybaby? It's good shit. It's kind of psychologically fucked up at the end. Not as fucked up as Madoka Magica, but pretty fucked up all the same. Where do you get torture porn from that? Yeah, that was fucking weird. I'd say it goes uphill from there, because that was really fucking weird. It gets more, psychological the more the series goes on, but the first couple episodes have that whole demonic fuck it up vibe. Yeah. I'm trying to get through what they've got of SVU on Netflix, and then I don't know what I'm watching after that.
Talk to me.
Were you able to collect some lobster? Ah, these will do nicely. Thograd will be so surprised.
Great to meet you.
Law and Order. Well, did you find the Cretan? Justice is done. Now let's have a peek at what's left of my goods. Thargrod rumbles through the sack, pulls out a curious object. Well, this is odd. It's a hollow Kodo horn with some sort of potion inside. Thargrod sniffs the potion. Woo! Definitely not any kind of healthy elixir. This mount is mess for one thing. How about you run it back up to Karnam and see if there's anything he can do with it?
Watch your back.
Yes, the cop show. You had Law and Order, and the first spin-off was Law and Order SVU. And they came up with, what was it? Like Criminal Intent. It was Trial by Jury. I want to say there was another one. I have not looked at the Orville, and I don't know what you mean by the new Doctor show. The Orville, that's that Star Trek parody that McFarlane came out with, right? We discovered the location of Khan Shadow's daughter, Karay. She is being held behind the doors to Moradun. The rescue attempt is certain to be risky, but seek the Galkis clan's cooperation. You must free the Khan's daughter. Yeah, that's the good doctor. Ma was watching that for a while. I looked at it. It didn't really pique my interests. It seemed interesting at first. It was like, oh, by the creators of House. And I was like, oh yeah, House. Okay, now you wall climbed me. Ancient Magus' bride? Sounds like some fucked up shit right there. Is it safe for me to leave? Careless is used to explain the recent events. I agree with the words of the Kolkar Khan. The time for ancient grudges is over. It is a shame it has taken demonic crisis to unite the tribes. I shall return to my father and convince him to join your cause. You have my word that he will comply. Return to Khan Lepra and inform him that the Galkis will be ready when the call. The Muradin have raided the Galkis camps for many years, stealing anything they could get their hands on. One of their favorite torments is to take these relics of power, which the Galkis hold sacred, and bring them here to be defiled. The Galkis clan would certainly be grateful if you find and destroy these defiled relics. Because of the dwarves? I don't understand why they wouldn't be able to be paladins. They aren't evil, though. You do realize that the de facto leader of the dwarves right now is a dark iron dwarf, right? again? No? I'll agree with you, Forsaken are evil as fuck. But the Dark Irons aren't evil, they just use. I don't use Power Mad, that's annoying. They dug too deep. They're like the Moria dwarves. They dug so deep they accidentally hit the plane of fire and unleashed Ragnaros, which is not a good thing, of course, but not an intentional thing. Oh, crap. Where did I find relics at, man? It's ridiculous. Horny toad. Oh, up on the hill, over there. Is someone up here? Guess who's dying? The bigger question that you should be asking is how is it that the Void Elves can be priests? Yeah, but I don't think Blizzard is going to restrict the specs they can choose from. I still don't think the Dark Irons are evil. As you slaughter their enemies, the Gelkis clan cannot help but to acknowledge your prowess. The destruction of those defiled relics will ease the minds of the Gelkis and will strengthen their resolve. You have done well. Carnum examines the concoction. Yes, warrior, not only do I know what this is, I know just how to use it. I recognize this foul creation. It's a terrible disease that kills most instantly in a most violent manner. Loath as I am to employ such devices, I fear we have no choice here. As you of course know, the Naga remain a serious threat to the region. The time has come for us to drive them back into the sea. When you are ready, Grimfeather will take you to the crevasse, where they are preparing a violent assault. Use the concoction on the Naga and their allies to make Desolace safe.
Ancestors watch over.
Tries a Naga and their allies in Desolace. Instruct Carnum's mount to return to Carnum's Grove. Can I do it? Hell, cool there. An awful lot of this for one Kodo horn. Do. Make it rain. Make it rain. Giant. And return. I still don't understand where you get the idea that the Dark Irons are evil. Like, where did that come from? Besides, they haven't even released what classes are all going to be available for those two yet. They're still considering DK for the Dark Irons, last I knew. Which would make them the only allied race to have Death Knight as an available class. Not officially, they haven't.
The winds guide
Your deeds continue to impress me. Please accept this gift on behalf of the Cenarian Circle.
we shall meet again.
Meet him somewhere? I have to meet him somewhere. Yeah, see? So, not even for sure yet. Four more quests. And oh, when did we get threats from Southros? Look at all these burning blade motherfuckers. What's up, Khan? You've done well, and not a moment too soon. For untold generations, the Centaur clans have fought against one another, but no more. Because of your deeds, we stand here together, fighting a common foe. We shall win our ancestral lands back from those demons, and we shall die as brothers. What of you? You have earned the right to fight alongside us. I have a group of my best centaurs for you to lead into battle. You take up the spear. Get him. Trampled. Oh, there's the priestess thing that I was supposed to kill. Ugh, that tasted terrible. Kind of love bunnies exploding in my mouth. What is your obsession with soft serve, man? You do realize you can buy cookie dough ice cream that doesn't have to be soft serve, right? Hold on, let us finish this. Our goal is within sight. We can break the will of this demon army by bringing down the one who leads them. If we can succeed, Desolace will be yours. And you are ready. Lead a group of centaurs down the pass to the south and a Shadowbreak ravine. Find the Agogridon hides. I will gather the other cons and meet you there to face him in battle. It's also like half the price for probably twice as much ice cream. I don't think you're gonna get one of those at DQ. Shadowbreak ravine. Toe up from the floor. Anybody can spam this one of these things. So interactive. What's up? Agogridon is no more. The demons shall never again take hold in our lands. Kolkar Cleaver. Two-handed. Hey you, come back. You're truly brave to help us protect these lands, heroes. If you wish to do more for the wilds, there are others in need of your aid. The verdant forests of Feralus lie to the south. There is the shade of the mighty twin colossi. You must seek out Teleron Windflight, a dreamer's rest. He and his fellow druids of the Talon have found signs of disturbing illness. They will help you, warrior. Go in peace. And that's it for Desolace. Ooh. Means Dust Wallow's next? No. What? Yes. Feralus. Feralus is next. Feralus. Feralus. What? Hearthstone not off cooldown yet? No, it's not. Shit. I gotta walk. Lame. Fight path. There is not even a fight path closer. It is straight up fucking a million miles to Wildlands. Alright, well, I guess I'm gonna get back to the Wildlands fucking thingamabobber. Inn, that's the word I'm looking for. That axe looks ridiculous. Why do you not have trinkets? Because I haven't found any yet. For some reason I don't have a tabard or a shirt. I gotta get this far away for the centaur to finally abandon me. Took him an awfully long time to abandon me. No. In fact, those are the thing that I'm most curious to see what they're going to do with, because supposedly they're supposed to be stat squishing the BOAs to where they don't give you so many stats or even give you secondary stats until it's appropriate. They'll basically just give you the experience buff. So with the trinket BOAs and the necklace and whatnot, I'm curious as to what purpose those will serve, because they can't give you excess stats. Unless they're just going to keep the passive effects on them. When you kill something, get health. When you kill something, get mana. Haha. That would still be pretty broken. Right. As far as I needed to get in this today. So I'm going to take a break, upload this to YouTube, and yeah.